Oh, I have an advert. So, hopefully the audio is working. Welcome to RSF1 F4 round 11 around Canada. And we've already got a car out on track. We've only got 16 drivers out today, so this could be a little bit of a boring Q1 for everybody. I don't have not a lot of game volume. I don't really like it. I do have my speaking volume though, as heard on the stream, so that's okay. Oh, that needs to get out of the way. There we go. Could be a bit of a less interesting Q1 with only one driver who isn't going to make it. There's a few drivers that I haven't seen before. Oh, there's actually only one, just Mr. Kennedy, driving for AlphaTauri. And it's Old Manzy, Stars Orphan, Quick Mick, TYG Rogue and Immortal are all here, so at least we have the people who are fighting for places at the top. Let's have a look. Have a look at the standings. Hopefully they've been updated. It should be. Well, I don't know if this is the latest standings, but this is the standings that I have. We have Old Manzy, who's only clear of Immortal by 5 points. And we've got the Aston Martins coming into the pits for some reason. I think that's Rogue on an outlap, so we'll just run on board with the Rogue, who I think has invalidated. Yeah, so he will remain invalidated. Mr. Kennedy on his outlap, but we'll have a look at Penrose first. Penrose doesn't invalidate there. As I was saying, it's quite close between the top 4. Quick Mick, Mr. Neon, Immortal and Old Manzy. There's only 11 points between the 4 of them, with Neon and Mick having 107, Immortal on 113 and Old Manzy on 118. Stars Orphan's a little bit further behind, as is Rogue, as is Adam and MT as well, who's a little bit far off. Rogue is on his actual lap but invalidated. Mr. Kennedy is just starting his now. Penrose is on mediums. A little bit wide there from Penrose. But I'd imagine Penrose won't need to try too hard to get this AlphaTauri into Q3. That looked like it could have been a potential invalidation for me there, but he keeps things nice and tidy coming onto the main straight. And it's a 112.5 from Penrose, right on board with Mr. Kennedy, and just see what he has going in the final 2 turns. That's not quite as quick. He's on softs though. And it's a 113.2. TYG Rogue's invalidated again, so he's having a real torrid time. Liam's invalidated too. And we got LCFC Dave, who's starting his lap in the Williams. There's a little bit of traffic in Sector 1 for Dave to navigate through. What time are we going to see as we enter Sector 1? It's a purple Sector 1 from Dave, apparently, with a 20.3. Also got Liam coming up the rear, and Rogue going for attempt number 3. Let's check what tyres he's on. He is on mediums. Dave, I like that line. He's had a little bit of a slide on the exit, but nothing too major. That was a good line from Dave. Could be on for the fastest lap here, and is 1:12.4. Rogue has managed to keep things tidy this time. And he doesn't invalidate either. And Rogue is going to cross the line with a very good 1:11.5. And he'll probably be okay to retire the car now. We'll ride on board with Stars in the Red Bull, who's also on mediums. I'm going to assume that most of the cars are on mediums. A lot of the field are on mediums, so Neon, Stars, Mick, Liam, Penrose and Rogue. MT the Mighty is on an outlap. I think that's MT there. Go back to Stars. Because Carrot is probably bringing it in here. Oh, looks like Carrot's going for another lap. Stars Orphan about to cross the line, but it's not the best of laps from Stars, a 1:13 dead. Carrot is invalidated again. Dark Shadow's also invalidated. We've got Quick Mick, who's on an outlap. Gravedigger's on an outlap. MT the Mighty is starting his lap on the soft tyre for the Mercedes driver. MT is somebody who I thought would have been a little bit higher up in the standings. This MT is... Oh, Carrot's been disqualified, and if Carrot's been disqualified, parked in a dangerous location. If Carrot's been disqualified, that means everyone's through. All everyone has got to do is just go and do a lap and come retire. So I hope we're not going to sit here and wait around. So Carrot, the first car that we lose going into Q2. And MT does a 1:12.4, quite a way off of Rogue's time. Gravedigger does put in a purple Sector 1. And it's a 1:11.5. It's a good time from Gravedigger. Doesn't go faster than Rogue. Rogue's got the memo and retired. Still 8 minutes to go. Brickgrit's just set a purple Sector 2 apparently. I don't quite think that's right. Mr. Neon goes fastest lap on mediums. Well, Rogue was actually did his lap on mediums too. Brickgrit is about to cross the line. It's not about time for Brickgrit. It's not a great time. Quick Mick about to cross the line. Don't invalidate. There we go. There's debris there from the Alfa Romeo. That Dark Shadow. I think Dark Shadow, yeah, Dark Shadow doesn't have a wing. And he's invalidated. Immortal is just starting his lap then, so we'll ride on board with Immortal. I'm surprised Immortal's gone out on the softs. We're still waiting on laps from Old Manzi, Adam and Shadow. Shadow keeps crashing. Adam's just starting his, I think. Oh no, it's Old Manzi's just starting his, but I guess that's Adam. Yeah, Adam's invalidated again though. There's a yellow flag from Brick Grit, I think. Brick Grit's got to be careful. It's okay. It could have been Quick Mick as well. It is Quick Mick because Brick Grit's in the pits, my mistake. Immortal keeps things nice and tidy. Doesn't go faster than Mick, Gravedigger, Neon or his teammate though, but does get enough. All got to do is set a time really, but does do enough to get himself into Q3. .43.2 was the time that Old Manzi put up, going into Sector 3. Adam does 42.8, so Adam is up on Old Manzi's time. Keeps things nice. Old Manzi is about to cross the line, is he? Yes, he has. He's gone P8, the 112.4. Can't imagine he was pushing too hard. Adam needs to make sure he keeps everything nice and tidy. Doesn't really matter in this instance. Adam crosses the line. There's enough for P6. And it's just Dark Shadow we're waiting on now, who is coming out of the pits now as the Ferrari of Mr. Adam Moore. I haven't checked the Twitch channel. What do we have? I'm not racing tonight, has got bad weather and my signal keeps dropping out, so wish everyone good luck. That's from Skull Kid. The weather is quite bad here as well. Mr. Neon has also retired. You can all retire, guys, because of Carrot's disqualification. As soon as Dark Shadow finishes his lap. I'm seeing MT on an out lap. I'm seeing Dave on an actual lap. I'm seeing Old Manzi on a lap. I don't know why I'm seeing these things unless I'm mistaken and there's only just one qualifying and there's a sprint. Ah. Oh. You silly boy. Dark Shadow might be in danger of getting himself knocked out if he can't just keep it between the white lines. And he's still using his DRS. Or ARS rather. Not that it really matters. Stars has retired. Let me just, I mean, surely it's regular qualifying, there's no sprint here. I'll check the calendar. Does it say when there's a sprint? It just says normal next to all of them. Dark Shadow finishes a lap. Now you can all retire. Why Dave is doing another lap? I don't know. If I don't see this car going into the pits, Dave. We do have a retirement on track though from Dark Shadow. I don't know if that's allowed. Penrose, the last car to retire. What's going on here? Being attacked by wires. Well, there's only 5 seconds or so left, so we could have saved ourselves 8 minutes, but never mind. Well, Liam's got a grid penalty for some reason. I didn't actually see that. Obviously we lose Carrot because of disqualification, and everyone else carries on to the next round. Matteo there on comms. No, it's BZH Jake tonight. Sorry to disappoint. And I'm running solo. Right. Should have something a little bit more interesting now. If the game could load me in, that would be fantastic. There we go. So, unfortunately for Carrot, they are the first casualty of qualifying. First and only casualty of qualifying. I was gonna say, if we didn't have any Ferraris, because I saw Carlos Sainz, but it's okay. We do have another Ferrari. It's not right if you don't have the Ferraris, is it? Someone's coming out. Is it Penrose? No, it's not. It's Mr. Kennedy. Makes it to Q2 on their debut. Can they make it to Q3 on their debut? That's the question. Behind them, we have, I think it's Liam and his teammate. It is Liam. Oh. Penrose following up the rear too. As is, I reckon, that's Dave. And probably Old Manzy. Old Manzy likes to get out early. Is it Dave? It is Dave. And is it Old Manzy? Oh, well, it's both of them. Go on, be Old Manzy. Go on. Oh, it's Stars. I should have said Stars. And there's also a McLaren coming out. That'll be Rogue. And there's a nice little troupeau of cars coming out. That'll be Gravedigger. Yeah, Gravedigger, Adam, and Rogue. Right. We actually have an Aston Martin that's just going really fast. So we'll ride on board with Liam first. Oh. Decided not to carry any pace there. I think Liam's going to... He might have lost a good, like, half a second off of doing that. Oh, you silly boy. Doesn't matter. So Mr. Kennedy is the person we shall watch. Liam pulls over to the side to let Mr. Kennedy go through. Oh, he goes a little bit wide there. Must be nervous on his debut. Might not even be his debut, to be fair, because I wasn't here last week. Oh, that was close. And he's about to enter Sector 2. Who else was behind him again? It was Dave, wasn't it? Yes, Dave is behind him. Not too sure about this from Mr. Kennedy. I think we might be looking at 114 here. This has been a bit of a shocker. We'll see how he navigates the All of Champions corner. Might not. It's probably going to be better than a 114, to be fair. It's a 113.2. Let's ride on board with the championship leader. Oh, he's basically finished. Let's go to Immortal then. No, it's not Immortal, it's Rogue. Let's go to Rogue. Rogue's invalidated. Well, Liam's going again. He takes that corner much better than he did last time. Stars Orphan does a 111.9. I think we're about to see these times being beaten by both Almanzi and Immortal. Almanzi crosses the line with a 112.5. Slow time again from Almanzi, but Immortal does a 111.3. The Aston Martin of Gravedigger is about to cross the line to start his... No, sorry, to do a 111.7. And Mr. Adam Moore does a 112.2. We now have TYG Rogue about to cross the line, and he will be followed by Dark Shadow. Probably invalidated. So Rogue is starting his next lap. And then next up is going to be... that'll be Penrose. But it's not Penrose. No, it's not Penrose. Whoever that is going into the pits, so that may have actually been Mr. Kennedy. Oh, I think I had a little bit of a disconnect there temporarily, or a desync rather. Liam's going to cross the line with a 112.5, so it's enough for P6. Penrose is invalidated, Rogue is invalidated again, and Mr. Neon's on an outlap. MT's on an outlap. Quick Mick is also on an outlap. We'll have to keep an eye on him, as well as Mr. Neon. Mr. Neon looked very quick on the mediums in Q1. And Quick Mick is also on soft, so both of these drivers going for their soft tyres. Mr. Neon is about to start his lap. So long as he doesn't invalidate here. It's always something that worried me when I was driving, that I might invalidate there, but that's a good line from Mr. Neon, and we are about to get it started. There's a little bit of traffic for him ahead. He'll most likely meet some of them. We also have Quick Mick about to start his lap too. We can maybe compare both at the same time. Mr. Neon enters Sector 2 with a 119.7. think yeah, that is MT the Mighty as well. Quick Mick. Oh, he's a 119.8, so Mr. Neon is the fastest car so far. 42.4 for Mr. Neon. What's MT going to do? 42.9, so MT's a little bit off the pace. Quick Mick. He does a 42.3. Wrong way. Mr. Neon tries to keep things nice and tidy there. So at the moment it is Quick Mick, the fastest car on track. It's a 111.4 for Mr. Neon. We'll see if Quick Mick can dethrone Immortal, as Old Manzi is struggling and Immortal is flying and Quick Mick is invalidating. Speaking of invalidating, here comes Dark Shadow. It's a 42.6 for Dark Shadow, so it's not too bad. He's only 0.2 of what Mr. Neon had, so we could be looking at a potential 111 here from Dark Shadow. That'd be a good time, considering what Dave, Old Manzi, Kenergy, and what Brick Grit inevitably do. Could be a potential Q3 for Dark Shadow! Has he taken damage? He somehow doesn't take damage, he does a 111.8. Imagine if he hadn't smashed it into the barrier. Is Quick Mick going to go for it again? Dave's retired. And he's bringing it into the pits. A lot of the cars are bringing it into the pits. We have a few of the cars. Is everyone just bringing it in? Rogue is definitely bringing this in. Where's my Ferrari? There's my Ferrari. We shall watch the Ferrari on its outlap. Immortal's still a quali sweat, but But what about Old Manzi? Well, Old Manzi is usually better than this, but he does usually struggle a little bit more in qualifying. He more has the race pace. And we might even see a wet race, because usually Old Manzi's not this slow unless there's wet race. We do have an invalidation, but I don't think that's going to affect the lap. Leading the championship is... it is Old Manzi by 5 points ahead of Immortal. And then behind them is Mr. Neon in the Haas and Quick Mick in the Alpine. So those are the ones to watch. And here we go, Mr. Adam Moore then, starting his lap. And he's invalidated again. Immortal and Neon have retired. We got Quick Mick, who's going for an outlap again. Pemrose and Brick Grit as well, still yet to set at a time. Old Manzi is on an outlap too. And here comes Quick Mick. Rogue has retired as well, so both McLarens thinking a 111.5 is going to be safe. I must agree with them. Quick Mick is living up to his name so far on this lap. Check the chat again. Nothing. Fantastic. How will he navigate the final 2 turns? Oh, I was worried for him then. Could be a potential P1 here for Quick Mick. And it's not, it's a 111.4, but it does put him P3 above Rogue. How is Old Manzi getting on? Because Old Manzi may have to go again. He will probably have time. Oh, lost the car a little bit, but I think it should be okay to get himself out of the drop zone. And it's enough for P8, so it's not outstanding. Stars is coming out now. He's getting a little bit worried. Mr. Adam Moore will be the next car to cross the line. We'll see how Mr. Adam Moore does. Mr. Adam Moore does a 111.5. That's a great time for Mr. Adam Moore. That should be enough to get him in. We got Brick Grit's invalidated, Penrose still going, Liam on an outlap, Stars on an outlap. Oh, Manzi could be in a bit of trouble here. Could be looking at a Q2 elimination for him. Mr. Kennedy is on a lap as well. Oh, okay, this is another outlap, I think, for Mr. Kennedy. Brick Grit starting his actual attempt now. I think Penrose starting his actual attempt too. Oh, I've got an advert, lovely. Oh, Liam, you silly boy. Stars Orphan in the drop at the moment. Dark Shadow and Dave, for some reason, retired. Stars driving a little bit cautiously, I think. So 120.1, so he's managed to save 0.1 so far. At the moment, just off that improvement alone, it's enough to get above his teammate Old Manzi. I think Old Manzi is just about going to be okay, because Dave and Liam have retired. I can't see Penrose and Brick Grit improving too much. I think it will be between Dark Shadow and Stars. Brick Grit's bringing it in anyway. Penrose is about to cross the line. I might be eating my words here. Oh! He does force Old Manzi out. So, and Old Manzi is still going though. So he's not quite out yet. Stars needs to keep it nice and tidy here. Oh dear, oh dear, Stars Orphan, that is going to be you, I think. It's a 112.1. He's made a mess of that. And Old Manzi hasn't found any improvement in Sector 1. Has he found improvement in Sector 2? He has found 0.3. That is a great time from Old Manzi. He's surely done enough. And this is going to be heart in your mouth stuff for Old Manzi. He doesn't do... Oh, he's lost it a little bit. If he doesn't quite lose the car completely, is he going to cross the line? Yeah, he's going to be fine. It's a good time from Old Manzi. Just about saving himself and getting himself into Q1. He goes P5 in the end. So there we have it. So we do end up losing Dark Shadow in the end. He would have had his heart in his mouth. Probably not as much as Old Manzi. Stars made a big mistake going into the final corner. He's lucky not to have DNF'd his car. In fact, if I hadn't already seen damage, I'd be questioning whether damage was even on. We also lose Penrose. Oh, Dark Shadow's out too. Okay, so Dark Shadow didn't retire, he just DNF'd. Okay, so we do lose Dark Shadow, Penrose, Stars, Dave, Liam and Brickgrit. And it's just the top 9 going to the next round. So, all of the front runners in the championship, with Mick, Neon, Immortal and Old Manzi, all qualify. Or qualifying to Q1 at least. And Mr. Kennedy, on his debut, has made it to Q3. I think that is Rogue on an outlap. We'll see how many times he invalidates today. I think penalties are going to play a big part in today's race. Rogue trying to take as much care of those tyres as he can. So it's going to be Rogue, followed by MT, followed by Mr. Kennedy, then Adam, then Old Manzi, then Gravedigger, and then Immortal. Neon and Mick staying in so far. I thought that was going to be an invalidation from Rogue, but here we go. TYG Rogue starting off his lap. And we shall try and compare him with the car behind him, MT, although MT is a little bit slower than Rogue usually. Rogue looking a little bit untidy here though. Not outstanding from TYG Rogue. Rogue about to enter Sector 1. He does a 19.1. MT does a 20.1. And Mr. Kennedy does a 20.0. Let's go back to TYG Rogue. Oh, he's all over the place at the moment. TYG Rogue still hasn't invalidated. Rogue does a 42.4. MT 43.1. So we'll just keep watching Rogue because Rogue clearly has the magic touch today. Oh! TYG Rogue. We're looking at 111.1. That's the fastest lap we've seen all day. MT the Mighty about to cross the line. He does a 112.4. Not quite as impressive. Mr. Kennedy. He's invalidated. That's even more less impressive. Oh, Mr. Adam Moore looking a little bit ugly there. And Quick Mick. Has he just invalidated? Old Manzi's invalidated too. Mr. Neon on an outlap. We'll watch Mr. Neon because he looked very quick in Q1 on the mediums. We did a 111.4. Or was it 111.4? I think so. Gravedigger does a 111 dead, so that is the fastest time so far. We've also got Immortal who's about to cross the line. And he does a 111 dead as well. We'll go back to Mr. Neon, who's slowing for some reason. Everyone's slowing. I don't know why. I don't know why Mr. Neon's slowing. Quick Mick has invalidated. It's kind of difficult to keep track of what everyone's doing. I think Adam's bringing it in. Yeah, Judging time, Adam is bringing it in. Old Manzi is most likely bringing it in. Mr. Kennedy is bringing it in. Quick Mick has invalidated. We'll just watch Quick Mick then. It's not using his DRS. What is Quick Mick just going to make sure that he doesn't mess it up in the final 2 turns? Is that the plan? Well, we don't know if he messed that up or not, but it's looking like it's okay because the ERS is coming down. So here we go, Quick Mick. So Mr. Kennedy, Old Manzi, Mr. Neon and Quick Mick all didn't post a time. Mr. Neon does do, well, he does 122.2, that's because he slowed down. Oh, well, is he going for it? Difficult to tell. I also saw a McLaren, I think, coming out of the pits. Yeah, judging by its trajectory, oh no, it could be going in actually. I think the McLaren is going into the pits. Is Mr. Neon actually going for it? Yes, he seems to be. We'll compare Neon and Mick because they are both at the front. Old Manzi hasn't posted time yet. Quick Mick does a 42.6. Mr. Neon 42 dead. Mr. Neon's looking quite good here. Mr. Neon could be looking at a potential P1. Quick Mick keeps it nice and tidy. That's a good line. Loses the car only ever so slightly. Let's see how Mr. Neon takes it. He doesn't invalidate and he keeps it clean. A little bit of a shake as well. It's a 111.4 for Quick Mick and Mr. Neon does 10.6. Absolutely smashed everybody out. Hello, skill issue. Old Manzi and Mr. Kennedy are the last cars left to not post a time. Mr. Adam Moore's 113 is a bit of a slow one. We have Old Manzi coming out. Only 9 drivers because it's Q3, yeah. The driver who came in P10 binned it. So we lost 6 drivers in Q2. So we've got 16 drivers in total though. We've got some more cars coming out now. There's still 4 minutes to go, so I think it's a little bit early maybe, unless they're planning on having another run afterwards. But even then, that's going to be a little bit tight. Let's ride on board with championship leader Old Manzi. At the moment, his Q2 time would only have been enough for P6. Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Adam Moore and MT the Mighty, maybe apart from MT, actually haven't really posted times that they are capable of. Oh, Manzi's struggling a little bit with this track. Well, he's slowing it down. We've got MT who's on an outlap too. Full quali is quite cool. How long is the race? The race is 36 laps, I want to say. 35, 36 laps, something like that. It's long races. Old Manzi's starting his lap. We want an extra lap to get the tyres nice and up to temperature. We've got 2 minutes to go. We're going to start seeing a lot more cars out on track now. Old Manzi's probably going to be giving himself a couple of runs. And it's already a nice improvement from Old Manzi. He can't be too far off Immortal. I don't think anyone's getting near Mr. Neon. Mr. Neon, interestingly, isn't going out again. Yes, 50% race is skill issue. And Old Manzi's managed to get 5 seconds off of his time. I should hope so. I think this is looking like a good lap so far from Old Manzi. Old Manzi's about to cross the line. It's a 1:11.5. He can't quite get any faster than that. Quick Mick is starting his lap. Mr. Leon, no, that's it for Quick Mick. Quick Mick's done. He's not going to get any improvements. TYG Rogue, he's got 40 seconds to go again. Gravedigger is 5.5 bad on his time. Immortal's invalidated too. I don't know if Immortal's going to be able to have enough time to go again. Rogue is. And Rogue does have enough time. I don't know if Mr. Neon is going to have enough time. 3, 2, 1. And Mr. Neon won't be improving either. Immortal won't be improving either. Gravedigger is bringing it in, so it's only really up to Rogue and Rogue. Old Manzi, will he be able to go again? I don't think so. MT not. Mr. Adam Moore and Mr. Kennedy. And Mr. Kennedy's 0.5 up, so it is between Rogue and Mr. Adam Moore. And Rogue's invalidated, so it's only up to Mr. Adam Moore, or everything's going to stay the same. Adam keeps things nice and tidy. And he crosses the line with a relatively disappointing 112.3. Mr. Kennedy with his 128.1. Couldn't quite... Well, couldn't quite get it there. So there we have it. After everyone decided to have an invalidation contest, Mr. Neon goes P1 with a 110.6, followed by Immortal 111.0. He gets his McLaren on the front row. Then Gravedigger P3, TYG Rogue P4, Quick Mick down in P5, Old Manzi P6, MT the Mighty P7, Mr. Adamore P8, and Mr. Kennedy P9. You should definitely check out the Discord. Not skill issue. What you will have to do is get in contact with one of the admins. I'm pretty sure it should say who when you join the Discord, and you will have to do time trials. You want to do 10 laps of each track that they tell you to do, and then you'll be put into a division, and then if you're slow enough, you'll be put into this division, and you get to listen to my commentary of you every week. So, you know, there is definitely added incentive in being slow. Because you get to have me commentating. And I can't think of anything better than that. Go Quick Mick! We have some Quick Mick fans in the chat. Well, fan. I have a message somewhere. I can't. There it is. Old Manzi has a lot of work to do to catch up to the drivers at the front. I don't know if you can hear, but the mechanics are making mechanic noises. Now, I'm not too sure if you can see, but all of the cars are on track, so the mechanics are working on some ghost cars. Come on, EA, do better. Let's see if I have a race start time. I do have a race start time. We are going to start in 1 minute. So I'd invite you all to go and get a cup of tea, if that is something you like doing. Maybe some biscuits. And I am going to go and get a drink, ready for a good, hopefully roughly an hour of clean racing from Division 4, fingers crossed. I'm back just in time. FL as well. Oh, formation lap. Yes. Of course. So, let's have a look at what tyres everyone's starting on. So we've got a mixture of mediums and hards. No one's gone soft. Liam is somehow 16th. Oh, because Liam had a grid penalty. So Liam is 16th because he had a grid penalty. We've got the two Williamses struggling in 13 and 14. The Stars struggling down in P12. Old man's in P6. Actually further forward than I thought he was. Mr. Neon will get us underway. Immortal P2 on hard, so we'll be hoping that Gravedigger and his teammate don't make the most. Oh, Gravedigger's disqualified, so that should help Immortal. Immortal does have the side of the track I'd prefer to have. Dark Shadow's also messed up his parking, as has Penrose. Stars is parked, I'm pretty sure. We just got the Aston Martin of Liam pulling up the rear. Five lights. Here we go, and we are off. And Mr. Neon pulls across the side, cutting off anything for Immortal. And Gravedigger gets up Immortal down the inside. Is he going to keep that inside line? Yes, he is. And we have managed to avoid chaos. I'm so proud of you, Division 4. Oh, until Dark Shadow had something to say about it. Dark Shadow and Mr. Kenji having a little bit of a nudge together. Old Manzi trying to make up progress. TRG Rogue has dropped down to P5. Quick Mick is up into P4. He'll be looking to put Immortal under all sorts of pressure. We've got M2 who's dropping down a little bit further back. Mr. Adamore has gotten past him. Dark Shadow might be looking to make a move on Dave. Oh, and the speed Immortal was coming out there. I thought we might have potentially been having a collision. We are going to be going 3 wide into the next corner. There was a big contact between Immortal and Quick Mick. Immortal has turned into Quick Mick, and they are all the way back here. And he's rejoined somewhat dangerously. Immortal down into P8, Quick Mick into P6. That is not at all what Immortal would have wanted. MT the Mighty is going to probably get past Mick here. Yes, he is, although Mick is going to squeeze him all the way over to the side, and he's got to watch his braking here. Mick going up the inside, and that was a little bit dodgy, I think, from Quick Mick. That was somewhat unsportsmanlike of him. Mr. Kennedy is racing the Championship Challenger Immortal as Immortal drops down into P9. TRG Rogue up into the podium position, then P3. Gravedigger and Mr. Neon chasing each other at the front. Everything else has been a little bit carnagey. Liam has... Liam's out. And did Dark Shadow survive? Dark Shadow survived. No safety car? No safety car. We have a stationary car in the middle of the track, and this is... There it is. Full safety car. Full safety car, as to be expected with that kind of an incident. Let's see. Position changes. So, Old Manzi and Mr. Adamore making big gains. Immortal and... Immortal making big losses. Quick Mick a bit of a loss too, but Quick Mick went P5, then he got himself up to P4. Might have even potentially been P3, but I do think it was Immortal who turned into Quick Mick, causing the incident. It'll be interesting to see if anyone retires. As Rogue bringing... Oh, sorry, not retires, goes into the pits. What am I on about? It doesn't look like anyone's doing it so far. Immortal is bringing it into the pits. Is there wing damage for Immortal? Or is he going to do like maybe a double medium strategy? Which could be a good call. Carrot is also bringing it into the pits. Immortal is doing a double medium strategy as well as a change of the front wing. Carrot might get out in front of Immortal. Carrot does get out in front of Immortal, so we are behind the safety car for a few laps. You would take telemetry off. Well, I quite like analysing the speeds that everyone's going at, but so Immortal. The good news is, being at the back is only back in P14. Everyone else has sort of improved. Oh, gone up some positions. Penrose has managed to split the Williamses. Dave's up to P10. Star's up into P9. Old Manzy's up into P4. Adam's had a good start too. Is everyone now on mediums? No, we've got a couple of drivers on hards. Carrot has gone on to hards. I wonder if Carrot will look to take it to the end. I think if Immortal does do a double medium strategy, that is a good call. Safety car should be in this lap, so we can get back to some actual racing. Go back to the tyres. Safety car is in this lap, so we're going to stay on board with Mr. Neon. And we've got an ad break. Right when we wanted one, eh? Right as the race about to restart, so everyone's going to miss the restart. Fantastic. Why can't I choose when the ad breaks take place? That would be so much better. Maybe I can, I just don't know how. Hold them up, Mr. Neon. We've still got 30 seconds of ads. Right, here we go. No, not yet. He's going to take it right to the line, I think. I need to make sure that he doesn't do an unsafe start. Oh, he's been hit! Gravedigger's hit him. And Gravedigger's going to lose a lot of ground, but that is going to be the perfect opportunity for Mr. Neon to break away. And Rogue might be looking to try and make a move up the inside here. And looks to make it happen. He's going to try and go out the outside, but he's going to be forced wide, but it's going to leave the door open for Old Manzy. There was a little bit of a mistake there from 2OG Rogue. He's not doing his teammate any favours, but he does keep Old Manzy behind him for now. Immortal is actually quite far behind Carrot. I think he's just trying to steer clear of all of the potential carnage in front of him. Mr. Adam Moore might be looking for a move on Old Manzy. We know he likes to. He's made good progress in this race so far. We've also got Quick Mick, who's going to be thinking about his race too. Oh, a little bit slippy and slidey. We've got Penrose looking to be making a move on Dave. And Emotive... Oh, no! No. Division 4. And we've lost Dave too. Down to 12 drivers. Yeah, I was complaining about that. Skill issue. Now we've got another safety car. So, what are we going to see now? We saw a little bit of carnage. Who's coming into the pits? Stars stays out, Brick Grit stays out, amount of Carrot and Immortal obviously staying out, but Quick Mick is pitting new... Oh, he's gone for softs. I don't know if he meant to. But new front wing for him. He might be doing a double soft strategy, maybe. Yeah, I think you can probably get 15 laps of softs here. Especially if we're on safety car every 2 laps. Mr. Kennedy coming in on his debut race as well, having to pit down to P11. There are definitely going to be more safety cars. It's almost like you know Division 4 very well. So, what we saw there... Oof, I don't even know. I saw something to do with Penrose and Dave, and I think they both ended up DNFing. I'll probably set for another lap of safety car. Quick Mick has caught up to the chasing pack, but I imagine we're going to be behind safety car again. That looked like it could have been a potential over the lines there from Mr. Neon. I don't know if he would have actually picked up a penalty, or sorry, not a penalty, but a warning for it. We haven't had any penalties so far, though, which is good. I'm sure it's coming. Unfortunately, we have lost 4 drivers in 6 laps. Liam, Dark Shadow, Penrose and Dave all out. And nearly... we only need 2 more retirements to guarantee points if you finish. And maybe that'll encourage the drivers to stop smashing into each other. Probably not. Brick Grit up into P8. Immortal's got himself up into P9. Stars P7. MT's up in P6. Stars has really sort of just stayed out of trouble. And it's only lap 7, Patronus. Well, it was actually lap 6 when we had all of those incidents, of which 2 laps were under safety car, so we've essentially lost 1 car for every racing lap we've had. Hopefully the safety car's in this lap. I mean, we nearly had well, I mean, not nearly. We had Gravedigger smash into the back of Mr. Neon on the safety car restart, so... I wouldn't have been surprised, Skittish. Safety car in this lap, then. We shall ride on board with Mr. Neon to make sure that he does it safely. And we might even do it from this angle to see if Gravedigger does it safely. TYG Rogue is quite far behind everyone so far. I imagine Neon is going to take it right to the line. And he takes it a little bit earlier this time because he doesn't want Gravedigger to smash into the back of him. And he's definitely caught TYG Rogue out. And Gravedigger and TYG Rogue have managed to massively get away. Mr. Adam Moore, the only one who's not caught sleeping. MT's been miles behind. Immortals must be absolutely furiously frustrated behind all of these drivers who just aren't going anywhere. Immortal has managed to get past Carrot as well, who's got the same tyre age but different tyre types. Rogue is slowly catching Gravedigger. Gravedigger's being completely left behind by Mr. Neon. This could be where Mr. Neon starts to get a little bit of an advantage. There's not really anyone who's that close to making an overtake so far. Immortal being the closest driver, and that is on Brick Grit. You'd expect Immortal to probably make this happen this lap. We've got TYG Rogue who's getting a lot closer to Gravedigger, and there is Old Manzi with a 3-second time penalty. It's never too far away. TYG Rogue is very close to Gravedigger, and TYG Rogue will be wanting to get past Gravedigger as soon as he can. Because Gravedigger's already 1.5 behind. What's going on here? I was worried. I saw people start to drop positions like that. Quick Mick and Brick Grit are side by side. Quick Mick sort of squeezed Brick Grit out. Brick Grit pulls out of it, luckily. And Rogue did actually make the overtake on Gravedigger. We missed it because of the somewhat carnage that was going on. Quick Mick looking to get past Immortal then. And Immortal stuck behind Stars, and Stars doesn't seem to have a lot of pace around here. Stars will be looking to hold up both of these drivers to help his teammate out as much as he can. Especially considering he had this 3-second time penalty. And Mr. Adam Moore will be chasing Old Manzi down as fast as he can. Gravedigger's losing a little bit of ground to Rogue. These softs so far will be the faster tyre for Quick Mick. Not going to last forever though. Immortal's got a much better run out of that than Stars, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Quick Mick go for them here as well, and Quick Mick might even get Immortal. He's going to do what he did in the first lap where he just forces the driver out, and there was contact, and Quick Mick's picked up a 3-second time penalty. Quick Mick is abusing that ARS button. I think that was on, I don't know, my intuition is to sort of just say don't go for stupid moves, really. I think Quick Mick has gone for a stupid move. Immortal does turn into him, but that was a little bit Verstappen-esque driving, where it's just sort of like, get out of my way or there's going to be a crash. Far be it from me to criticise the best driver on the grid at the moment. Meaning Verstappen, obviously. Stars, not quite. I wonder if Immortal took a little bit of damage off of that. Doesn't look like it. I think he's okay. Quick Mick's going to try and get past MT, and he should make light work of him again. But he's absolutely abusing that ARS button, but then so is MT. We've only been racing for 2 laps, and he's already run out of ARS completely. He wants to make quick moves on these soft tyres. Next in his sights is Mr. Adam Moore. Quick Mick sets the fastest lap with a 1:14.1. And we've got Gravedigger who's getting a little bit close to Rogue, but not really close enough to mount an attack. Quick Mick will be coming on to Mr. Adam Moore now. He's only 0.7 behind him. And then it'll be the championship leader that he's got in his sights. And everyone will have to pit again, probably including Carrot. I do not race, no, I used to, but there were too many incidents for my liking, so I just commentate now. Quick Mick getting closer and closer, and we've also got Mr. Kennedy getting closer and closer to Stars, and he's got a lot more, he's got fresher tyres as well as having more ERS. Is Quick Mick going to be able to make a move happen here? Mr. Adam Moore's not using much of his ERS to defend. Quick Mick going around the outside. And now Quick Mick's chasing down Old Manzi. Mr. Kennedy did get past Stars as well. Carrots past Brick Grit. Oh, a little bit of a fight going on between these two at the back. Quick Mick's got a 3-second time penalty, as does Mr. Adam Moore. And Carrot will surely keep the place. Leaving Brick Grit behind somewhat. Sorry, did I say... I did say Brick Grit, didn't I? I hope so. And now Quick Mick will surely take Old Manzi here. I think the soft gamble is potentially going to prove to be a good one. Although maybe the burn your ERS gamble, not quite so much. And Quick Mick clears Old Manzi quite easily. Oh no! What on earth? Old Manzi's just smashed into the back of Quick Mick. And he's pitted, and he's going to have a new front wing. And Dave's out. Oh no, Dave's left, sorry. And the championship leader has just smashed into the back. And I'm not too sure why Immortal's down in P11. I missed that. I'm not sure if it was something to do... Oh, goodness. I'm not sure if it was maybe something to do with what happened with Quick Mick. Quick Mick's down in P7. I don't know if he would have taken any rear wing damage for that, but he's got to get past Mr. Kennedy, MT, and Mr. Adam Moore again. Gravedigger and Rogue are quite close to each other. I wonder if this is the time where Gravedigger makes his move. We'll ride on board with Gravedigger, so we haven't seen a lot of the front. Mr. Neon is quite comfortable at the front so far. He's got a nice little 2.7 second lead. Quick Mick is getting closer and closer to Mr. Kennedy. See if Gravedigger can make this one happen. Oh, that is a see-through, Mr. Kennedy. I don't think Gravedigger is going to make this one happen. Oh, that was an invalidation, I think. And Mr. Kennedy's bot is somewhat holding Quick Mick up. Well, not really holding him up, but still in the way, rather. Sorry. Clearly sleepy today. Brick Grit stuck behind Immortal again. MT getting closer and closer to Mr. Adam Moore. I think this is where the hard tyres are going to start to be a little bit more effective than the mediums were. Start. May not be entirely. Mr. Kennedy's, I think Mr. Quick Mick's softs might have sort of died a bit. He has been abusing them somewhat. Can anyone add me, Mr. Kennedy, my EA name or PS name? I can try. I don't know if I can do or not. I could have done it if you were on Xbox, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if there's anyone on PlayStation here either. Immortal's picked up a 3-second time penalty. That's not good for him. If you could do that, John, that would be fantastic. MT is getting closer and closer to Mr. Adam Moore. Oh, yeah, I'm glad you pulled out of that. And Mr. Kennedy's back. John the Saviour. Accidentally turned my volume up. Quick Mick is now only 0.5 behind MT, so those softs have sort of woken up. Oh, I think Rogue might have made a little mistake because Gravedigger all of a sudden was 0.4 behind him, but Rogue's now pulling away. Quick Mick will be looking to try and make a move happen here on MT, but they should both have DRS. Yes, they do. I don't think MT's close enough to get close to Adam. And Mick's bringing it in, probably for a medium stint, I would assume. And that's a hard stint, actually. Rogue gets a 3-second time penalty. And Quick Mick is now right at the back, so any advantage you might have had for those softs sort of coming away, but probably didn't help that he got spun out. Gravedigger is very close to Rogue. Rogue is struggling with these worn tyres. Might not actually be as big a loss for Quick Mick actually, because everyone does still have to pit, apart from Old Man. Well, Old Manzy might have to pit again. I think these drivers might have to start thinking about pitting to try and cover what Quick Mick might potentially be doing. Rogue is bringing it in, so's Gravedigger. Neon's staying out. So it'll be interesting to see where these drivers are compared to Mick. MT the Mighty's got a 3-second time penalty for bad driving, we'll call it. Carrot and Immortal stay out. Has Quick Mick managed to get past anyone apart from Adam? No. So he's behind Old Manzy, behind Gravedigger. Oh, he might not even make it out in front of Adam. Adam's going to have more ERS, so if he wants to try and go for him, he can. Morton and Gravedigger having a bit of a fight as Gravedigger gets past him on the fresher tyres. Carrot doing a really good job of staying with Immortal here. Adam is falling off a little bit from Quick Mick. I think Immortal needs to get this car into the pits now. Oh, Carrot, that was a silly one to get. Gravedigger getting closer and closer to Rogue. And everyone's staying out. Gravedigger in a bit of a McLaren sandwich here. Stars, Stars and Brick Grit both pitting that lap. Quick Mick sets the fastest lap on the hard tyre. You need to get these cars in now, guys, before Quick Mick catches you up too much. You're going to want to cover him. Quick Mick gets a 3-second time penalty again. Immortal is really just falling away here. Those hards will go 16 laps. You need to get on the hard tyre now. Unless you're going to go for a double medium, in which case give it another 2 more laps. Mr. Kennedy, I'm surprised MT's staying out. Oh, actually not too much. MT's hards can keep going. And now MT. Oh no! No, Mr. Kennedy's lost it. Luckily he doesn't DNF. Needs to watch with his rejoin here though. TYG Rogue gets the fastest lap. And MT the Mighty, after leading for so much of the race, now finds himself behind Quick Mick, behind Mr. Adam Moore. But he has got the faster tyre. No, sorry, it wasn't MT. It's not MT. It's Mr. Neon that I need to... Sorry, MT's behind Quick Mick and Mr. Adam Moore, but I thought it was Mr. Neon. My mistake. Mr. Neon did pit, and now he's on hard tyres to go for 15 laps. TYG Rogue, Gravedigger 2, Immortal still staying out on his mediums. Old Manzy has caught them both right up. Don't know if this... Oh, that could be a warning again for Old Manzy. I don't know if this strategy is the right call, Immortal. It might be. But Quick Mick is right behind you. And here comes Quick Mick now as he is looking to make light work of Carrot and does. Forces Carrot a little bit to the side, but is Quick Mick going to be able to make the most of this? No. Carrot brings it into the pits though. Now Quick Mick can try and get a little bit closer to Old Manzy. Mr. Kennedy is also bringing it in too. As Mr. Neon, TYG Rogue and Gravedigger lead the Grand Prix. And Immortal is going to be maybe trying to get Rogue a win. Rogue's not really in the championship battle though, so the only person this will be benefiting is Mr. Neon. Gravedigger's not quite in the championship battle either. is just Quick Mick, Neon, Immortal and Old Manzi. And Old Manzi gets past Immortal and there's no contact there luckily. And now Quick Mick's coming through to try and get past Immortal. Unless Immortal's gambling on another safety car. Quick Mick does a great turn in there against Immortal and will surely get Immortal here. Even though he's, well, both of them haven't really got any ERS. Looking to slipstream. He's not going to get past him this lap. Oh, he does, he outbrakes him. He just nips up the inside. Lovely move there from Quick Mick. And now Immortal's medium tyres. He's only got 13 laps to go. I don't know why. Is he going for soft tyres then? Is that the play? Oldmanzi is 7.5 seconds behind Gravedigger, Rogue and Mr. Neon, and they're all right next to each other. Quick Mick against Oldmanzi is going to be the nearest battle, I think, so far. Rogue is getting a little bit... He's managing to stick with Mr. Neon, though, and they're kind of leaving Gravedigger behind. And Brick Grit has got a 3-second time penalty. Quick Mick probably has the better tyre. He's definitely got the ERS and he is past Old Manzi. Oh, a little bit of contact with the wall there, but no damage. Immortal staying out still, so that is definitely going to be a soft tyre, I think. Quick Mick's got another 3-second time penalty. If we move on to the penalties now, it's 12 seconds for Quick Mick. That is quite poor. Adam's got 8, which is quite poor too, as does MT. And Adam's got another 3-second time penalty, moving him up to 11. Oh, that was a weird noise to the left. I was wondering what that was all about. We are going to go back to the tyres. I think Immortal is most certainly going for softs. Not too sure why. I think he's losing too much time. I think double mediums would have been the right call. TYG Rogue just can't quite muster up enough pace to get to Mr. Neon. It's only really because of the DRS zones that he's catching Mr. Neon. Although he might be able to make something happen here. Not looking likely. And now Mr. Adam Moore is surely going to make light work of Immortal. Immortal is continuing to stay out on this strategy. Only 11 laps to go. Gravedigger's got a 3-second time penalty now, which means it's only Mr. Neon and Stars and Mr. Kennedy who don't have one. And MT the Mighty is going to be looking at this Immortal car that just keeps letting everyone past and licking his lips. Quick Mick is now 9.2 behind Gravedigger, and he, yeah, it was, I think it was 8 seconds at one point, might have been 7 seconds at one point, but Old Manzi probably held him up a little bit. And MT is past Immortal. There was a little bit of contact there between Immortal and MT, but I didn't even see you asked him on Angel, sorry, but I did it anyway. And Rogue has got another 3-second time penalty. So that's 6 seconds for Rogue, 3 for Gravedigger, 12 for Quick Mick, 0 for Neon. And now Mr. Neon is surely just chilling, and Mr. Adam Moore has got another 3-second time penalty. And Immortal is finally in the pit, so let's see what he goes for. Unless there's any fights going on. There's a little bit of a Gravedigger going on, and it is the soft tyre, as expected. Mr. Kennedy has caught up Brick Grit. Both of them outside the points so far. They are about to overtake Immortal, but you'd expect Immortal to catch them both up. Mr. Kennedy was running quite nicely before his spin. We'll see if he can get past Brick Grit though. Oh, a little bit of contact. He forces Brick Grit off the track. And Immortal has just gone blazing through. Now this is... Immortal has got to have a lot of luck, I think, to catch everybody else. Immortal will surely take Mr. Kennedy on this main straight here. Which, if he does get a faster slap point, will surely help. He's using a lot of his ERS already, though. I'm not too sure you really need to be using it on Mr. Kennedy and Brick Grit. And Old Manzi is pitted for softs. That's interesting. Can Old Manzi stay out in front of Immortal? Yes, he can. I'm not too sure why... Well, yeah, I guess Old Manzi's mediums were kind of getting towards the end of their life. But it does seem a little bit silly. Carrot picks up a 3-second time penalty. So we're just going to look at the time penalties again. Mr. Adam Moore has just been completely left by Quick Meg. He's under pressure from MT now. Rogue, Neon and Gravedigger just sort of being very similar at the front. MT was looking at a potential. And Brick Grit is retired, but he's retired in the pits, so another day without points for the Williams team. Mr. Kennedy is quite far off of Immortal now. Immortal's quite far off of Old Manzi. We've got another ad break. At the moment, MT is going to be in front of Mr. Adam Moore. Oh no. And Mr. Adam Moore's bringing it into the pits. Why? Why are you doing that? It's going for softs as well. I don't understand why he's done that. It just makes me think, what are they doing? The fastest lap is 1 point, guys, not 15. Mr. Neon is still unable to break the DRS of TYG Rogue, though. And Old Manzi has caught up to Carrot. Oh, excuse me. And he's also got his teammate in front of him. I'd imagine Stars will let him go. I don't think he'll need to let him go, actually. It's up to Old Manzi to get past Carrot, though. Carrot's got better tyre than Stars. They might be able to just box Carrot in here, and that was nice teamwork from the Red Bulls. And now I imagine Stars won't be putting up too much of a fight here to defend from his teammate. Oh, and there comes Carrot. Carrot does get past Stars. Now Stars has lost so much time there. And he will do his best to hold up Immortal. And for the first time for a while, TYG Rogue might be close enough to make a move. No, he's not, because he just can't seem to take that turn. But that might mean Gravedigger can do something here, but probably not, because they're both going to get DRS, so... I don't think Rogue's close enough to make anything happen here, but Immortal is surely going to get past Stars. Stars doing a good defensive job to keep a little bit of pressure off of his teammate. And Immortal. And we've lost MT, and we have a safety car, we have a safety car, we have a safety car. Carrot is coming in to pit, as is Immortal. Stars 2, Mr. Kennedy 2, Mr. Adam Moore surely stays out on these soft tyres. Surely. And this could completely ruin what Mr. Neon, TYG Rogue, Gravedigger have been doing all race. Quick Mick was so far behind them, he's been given a lifeline to potentially go and win this race. Old Manzi's staying out on his tyres. I wonder if he'll change them. Probably not. And this is going to blow things wide open. I think if everyone... Oh, Mr. Adam Moore's gone for medium tyres, interestingly. No, I mean, surely Mr. Neon, TYG Rogue and Gravedigger all pit here, as well as Quick Mick. I think they're safe to make the pit stop happen. From Old Manzi, because Quick Mick surely pits too. I think Quick Mick is going to be okay, maybe, from Old Manzi, maybe. If he does get overtaken by Old Manzi, he's definitely going to come out in front of Emotive Carrot. The front three have all pitted then. Up to the mechanics to make things happen. Oh, Mr. Neon's been held. No, he's not. Just being weird. Quick Mick is coming in. Championship leader Old Manzi looking to get past him. The Alpine pit crew get the softs on nice and quickly, and Old Manzi's coming in for a change of tyres anyway. And Old Manzi has got a drive-through for speeding under safety car. He got a little bit too excited, which means either a 20-second time penalty or, well, I mean, if we look at the time penalties now, I think Old Manzi's done. That is huge. Old Manzi will surely do his best to keep Immortal behind him. And Carrot does get in front. Immortal doesn't. Mr. Kennedy is in the points and will finish in the points on his first race, so long as there's no incidents. Well. What is Mr. Neon doing? I don't want to listen to that any longer. Well, luckily for Mr. Neon, he is still in the lead, and if his form of this race anything to go by, he will surely win the race. Especially because there's no penalties. We'll have a look at the penalties then, because everyone is on softs apart from Adam. Oh, what's happening here? I'm not too sure what happened there. Maybe Stars pitted? Again? No. Don't know why there was an overtake going on. I would assume the safety car is going to be in this lap. Oh, everyone's caught up now. I'd imagine the virtual stewards have cleared up. There it is, safety car in this lap then. So we're going to ride on board with Mr. Neon and make sure that he does everything safely. The last time TYG Rogue was caught sleeping, and Mr. Neon's just got to keep things nice and clean for the last 3 laps on a lovely fresh pair of softs, and hope that nobody does anything stupid. And he's got it going quite early. He hasn't quite caught Rogue out that much, but he has definitely cut the corner there. That'll be one warning. And he keeps things nice there. Quick Mick he has definitely been caught sleeping. He's well behind Gravedigger now. Luckily for him, I don't think Carrot's going to put him under too much pressure. I wonder if Oldman's going to take the drive through or take the penalty. It's probably in his interest to hold Immortal up for as long as he can. Although he might just try and get past Emotive Carrot himself. TYG Rogue again losing a lot of ground to Mr. Neon. And he's now out of DRS, but he's not even going to get DRS to stay with him, so surely Mr. Neon will keep this confirmed now. Quick Mick 1.7 behind Gravedigger. Gravedigger trying to get past Rogue. Rogue's nearly run out of DRS. That's going to prove a nightmare to defend against, especially if he doesn't get DRS for the final lap. Old Manzi really trying his hardest to get past Emotive Carrot, but not budging. Well, P2 is already pretty much secured for Gravedigger. I don't really think he's going to overtake and then to get 3 seconds clear of Mr. Neon. As Mr. Neon sets the fastest lap. Old Manzi is pitting. He's doing his drive-through. That's why Old Manzi decided to do the drive-through instead of take the pen. Old Manzi down in P10, at least he's going to get points. And Immortal can try and chase down Carrot, and Immortal will surely get P4 here. Even if he does just stay where he is. I think Gravedigger might just satisfy himself with P2. Doesn't look like anyone's going to really get too close to Mr. Neon. Excuse me. Rogue blasting all of his ARS again. Immortal has caught up Carrot, and Kenergy has caught up Stars. I think Gravedigger was thinking about it, but didn't want to do anything that might risk both of their races. DRS has been enabled for the final lap. I think Rogue's going to be in trouble. Mr. Neon's got a 3-second time penalty now, but he's still 2 seconds in front of Rogue. Immortal can't get close enough to Carrot. It is looking like it's going to be on Gravedigger. So only Stars and Mr. Kenergy don't pick up a penalty. And surely Gravedigger is going to make this move happen on track now, as he's just been watching Rogue's ERS light flash the whole time. Quick Mick is getting a little bit closer to them. He has gotten massively closer to them, actually. I don't think he's going to go for any moves. I don't know how hard Rogue is going to defend this. Not too hard either, as Gravedigger makes it happen on track. And Mr. Neon crosses the line for a win. Carrot is about to cross the line. Is Carrot close enough to Quick Mick? Yes, Quick Mick goes down to P6. P7 now. Mr. Adam Moore crosses the line. Quick Mick stays P7. Old Man's is about to cross the line too, but I don't think he's going to get any higher than 10. And that is that. Not quite the ending drama that we might have potentially hoped for, but at least we got a little bit of close action racing at the end there with the last 3 laps, but unfortunately for MT, no win. Or no finish, sorry, because he wasn't going to win anyway, but he was running P5. Little mistake from the Mercedes driver. So, does that now put Mr. Neon P1 in the championship? I think it does. Because Quick Mick is P7, I think. Immortal P4. Yeah, I think Mr. Neon is now leading the championship. It's a 6-point difference between Immortal and Neon, and Immortal got P5. So yeah, Mr. Neon, if this is up to date, is now your championship leader. And I think 4 or 5 races ago, no one would have seen anything other than Old Manzi winning the championship quite comfortably. But it was a good race. And the championship has been blown wide open. I don't think we're going to get anything from Mr. Neon. There's not even a possibility to view the gamer card. Oh, I need to scroll down though. Ah! There we go, I just got there. Oof. And you got in trouble.
Is it just me?
It might be. Rogue does tend to join. There he is. He just likes to wait for make an entrance. We're not going to be getting P1 with us, so we're going to start off with the TYG Rogue. Have you guys ticked the box? Well, is the box even there for a start?
Yeah. In my
Fantastic. Right, so we'll start off with Rogue. Lovely. So, P3 Rogue? It was quite a bit of an uneventful race, really, for you guys at the top 3, but what did you make of it?
Yeah, it was alright. I mean, I had 7 warnings on the first chicane, but we're not going to talk about that. It was alright. It was quite boring, really. Like it's just once we done the undercut and we then got in his DRS, and then we just pulled away. I mean, being Gravedigger in the party together, so it's sensible just to be like, look, don't try and race each other, just try and keep up. But yeah, it was a good race. Quite a lot. I like the track, but disappointed about 6-second penalties. But it is what it is.
Do you think without the penalties you could have challenged the race winner, or do you think it was just too quick for you guys today? Yeah,
no,
did you just sort of pull off him then?
He just had some serious straight line speed. Like down that back straight, you'd have DRS and like he's still pulling. It's just like fucking hell. But yeah, it would have been nice. Take it with 8 laps of practice, though.
Yeah, not too bad. I think that result puts you guys back in front on constructors.
I think we are, yeah. We was 11 behind, so we're now 4 ahead.
I haven't done the exact math around it, but I'm pretty sure you on your own outscore Red Bull.
Yeah, no, Red Bull finished 4th, so yeah,
Was there a Red Bull in 4th?
Yeah, so we're 4 points ahead, I think.
Okay, so will you be hoping to? Will you be staying ahead, or?
I certainly hope so, mate. It's about time Andy didn't finish.
Well, he essentially didn't finish today. He only got 1 point, so can't complain too much.
Yeah. It was a good race.
Well, congratulations on P3, and we'll move on to Mr. P2 in Gravedigger. I guess sort of the same thing, really. Just a bit of an uneventful race, not too much happening at the front, and a solid P2 for you. Said.
Basically, it was quite chilled out race, to be fair. I was just following Rogue through like we did last week. Just kept following each other. Keeping his DRS. I was waiting for him to pass Neon, and then I was going to try it on him as well, but it didn't get there, did it? But yeah, we're just playing with each other until the end.
Yeah, and if you were both in a party as well, it did seem like there was a bit of more of a just sort of acceptance to not race each other. So which was quite nice because I was kind of worried maybe someone would go for something silly
No,
towards the end of the race. You know what people like when they get a little bit excited. But it looked like we had most of the silliness at the beginning of the race tonight.
yeah.
God, tell
If
me
I was
about
to
it.
fight Rogue, then Neon would have just left. We both planned on doing the undercut and try and get close to him in the pits, which we did. So
Yeah, he
yeah,
did stay out for a little bit
I
longer. But
enjoyed it. It was boring, but I enjoyed it. It was good.
Well, it's a good race. Always nice to finish top
Yeah,
three, isn't it?
yeah, can't complain. Um, I suppose that's everything there is to say, really, for a bit of an uneventful one. But
Yeah.
congratulations again on P2 and P3. We're not going to get anything
thank you,
from
mate.
Mr. P1 because he's on PC.
He's
That'll.
stupidly quick. That's what he
He is
is.
Yeah,
very quick.
He
Yeah,
is
I
very,
thought
very
that we
quick.
were in for a bit of
like
a
Yeah.
one-sided
before.
one when he went fastest on mediums in Q1. We didn't see much from him in Q2, but then Q3 turned up
I mean,
again. But
before he set that time in Q3, it was like less than half a tenth between the top three, and then he just goes and
yeah,
pulls that one out.
yeah,
Thing
it was
is,
a very fast
I
lap,
didn't
and he's
really
put
get.
himself as the championship leader now as well
Yeah. I didn't get
of
to
that result.
prove like matching myself in Q3 was a little bit devastating. I validated both my laps at the start before the lap.
Yeah, you liked
Yeah.
the invalidations today, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I did set a lap, but on my last one, I was like, oh, sorry, let's just give it a go. I set like I think it was like a 10-7 point something. So I wouldn't have been that far behind. I was still behind. These stupid. Yeah, I know. Was
Oh
it a
well,
fun race to
indeed.
watch, Jake?
It's it was all right. Yeah, there was a lot of people towards the end just pitting for no
Yeah,
reason.
yeah.
I'm not too sure why they did that.
Who got the
At
fastest
one
lap?
point,
I'm assuming Neil.
I might have been
I'm
Quick
not
Mick actually.
sure.
It's Quick Mick.
Oh, was it?
I don't know
Yeah,
if it was Quick Mate, was it?
think it was. Neon got it, then someone else got it after him.
All right, okay. Well, I can check it back on stream, but I thought we might have got. Presumably, it would have been him. He did seem quite fast, but I think that'll do us for tonight. Congratulations again on the podium. Actually, I suppose I could ask you what you're thinking for next week, which is Mexico.
Oh no.
Hopefully the same again. Top three.
Top
Whether it
three.
happens, yeah, whether it happens, it's a different story.
How do you
God.
guys feel about Mexico? Is it a good track for you or not so much?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's full on 50-50 for me.
Yeah, every track's
And,
50-50 for you.
It depends if I give the first 5 minutes or 15.
then after that, it's France Rogue, so you've got to
Oh
win that in my
yes.
honour.
Yeah, come on, the French.
Right, that'll do us for tonight because I've it actually will this time. So
I mean,
thank you
if
for
Neon
watching,
goes up, I might get a
and
chance.
we shall see you next week. Bye bye.